Hey cinephiles, welcome back to another Movie Clips review. I'm JS, and today we're looking at Locke.
Hi, love.
Hello, Katrina. I have something to say.
What's happened?
I'm not coming home.
Who would you call on the most important night of your life? Ivan Locke leaves a construction site, gets in his BMW X5, drives onto England's M6 motorway, and sighs a heavy sigh before beginning a series of phone calls. Roll the ending credits. Yes, that's the entirety of the film. A man in his car on the phone. Few films have been done with less, and fewer films have accomplished more with so little. This is a one-man show, and the well-rounded and now renowned Tom Hardy is on center stage. Thinking back to his other almost always on-screen performance in Bronson, it's remarkable to see the range he is capable of. Ivan Locke is a construction foreman on the eve of the biggest concrete pour of his career, which makes his absence from the site all the more pressing. What's more, he had planned to spend the night with his wife and sons watching a football match. All of this is learned by being privy to the private confines of Locke's car and hearing the conversations on speakerphone. You'll want the big answer as to where Locke is driving and why. Each of the early phone calls is a piece to this puzzle, and once we get the big picture, it's intense to watch Locke attempt against all odds to keep each piece from tearing apart. Not once do we cut away to glimpse the faces of those on the other line. Look at the credits on IMDb and you'll see the rest of the cast are listed as voice actors, and yet the audience is able to picture each of them in their mind's eye. When home shows on the caller ID, we can only guess, hope, and fear what is going to happen next. Kirsty Dillon, Andrew Scott, and Olivia Colman all provide earnest voice performances, but this puts all the more weight on the preoccupied Hardy, who must react and emote with only his head and the hand he currently has off the steering wheel. I couldn't help but think of Hitchcock and the high-concept plots he was prone to adapt. The boiler room limitation of locations of Rear Window and the real-time intrigue of Rope are brought together to pressure Locke into revealing what type of man he truly is. A husband, a father, a son, a lover, a worker, a motivational speaker, a troubled soul striving to make the best out of the situation he finds himself in. Locke tackles some truly emotional truths that I was not at all prepared for.
I'll fix it. It'll all go back to normal.
Locke comes to us from writer-director Stephen Knight in his second feature film after last year's Redemption. He has written other screenplays and directed TV episodes, but most intriguing on his resume is creating the game show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, a show that put contestants in a hot seat, gave them increasingly difficult questions to wrestle with, and let them have the option to phone a friend if they needed help. Sounds like the makings of an incredible experimental film. And so this is. The drive home after seeing Locke is especially memorable. After spending 85 minutes watching one man attempt to take control of his life, it's hard not to emulate the behavior. The most powerful of movies have an inward impact that results in an outward action. Locke had that kind of an effect on me. It's currently playing in select cities across the country. The experience is worth the drive, and you'll get to see Tom Hardy emerge as an early frontrunner for Best Actor of the Year. Locke is playing in select cities. I highly recommend driving to a theater and checking this one out. For Movie Clips, I'm JS. Thanks for watching.